Ooh, a little kettle. All right, we're on an adventure looking for a toaster.
Let's go to the pattern house.
We need toasters for the upgrades to the bench. And this is the first solo run I've done. So I've just brought a little rat build, as it's known, the preload out. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. But at the same time, it's kind of like nothing to lose, everything to gain, right? Everything to gain, everything to gain. So let's see. I've never done the solo experience in this. I'm curious to hear that more people are more likely to team up. Cactuses, I found out the other game, do drop prickly pears, though they seem to be rare. And I need those for Scrappy as well. But this is purely a resource run. Getting upgrade materials. Oh, I see a player.
That camp.
God damn. Right, they're going to be all running to points of interest, I presume. I can hear gun cracks already, though. Yeah, I don't know whether the honeymoon period's worn off now, and that people are beginning to just megalo sweat, you know? We'll see. Get a toaster. And get some prickly pear. We'll see what else we need. But toaster's the one thing, and one toaster from an upgrade. Oh, that's some hazy shit. What's that? I do have a fully upgraded breach. So faster breach plus quieter breach. I don't think it's that quiet, but I don't know if it's like you only hear it from the opposing side, you know? I don't know if it's like that. One thing I found is, and I think this is the intended game design, is a lot of the stuff you find that tells you the purpose for it, right? Like whether it can be upgraded on a bench or used for an item. If it doesn't say it's got a purpose, it'll say, oh, it can be recycled, which means you can either spend time in the map, which is higher risk, you know, you can break it down then and there, but it takes time, puts you more at risk of being seen. But then you can get the stacks early, you know, get all the parts. Or you can just bring it home. Then you've got less inventory slots. And you can bring it home. Fridge. Ooh, seeds. Garlic press. You recycle metal parts straight away. Spends a little bit extra time, but gives you more slots in the long run. But these rat builds are really good just for stocking up on what you need for quests as well. Like the only downside really is you can't loot a ton. You obviously don't have the same firepower as many people you come across, but also just listen for footsteps. You don't have the same firepower. You don't have a safe pocket. So even if I find this toaster, I'm at a risk, right? But normally these outbuildings, like, the less risk anyway of people coming by. Ice cream scoop, look. Straight away, metal parts. Yeah, it might come in handy. I generally get rid of stuff like that if I don't need it. Nice. What is that? Anvil splitter. Tech mod for the anvil that replaces its bullets with ones that split over 4 weaker projectiles. What the fuck? See what I mean? That's what we're talking about. Like, the other thing as well to tell you about the old dismantling thing is, actually, I can swap that out for that one. Shield recharge we definitely need. The other thing I'll say is that the only things that do need the things not recycled are sometimes the bench upgrades. So, for example, this is a perfect example, toaster, right? So toaster, you need it as a full-on upgrade. It's a material to actually upgrade your bench, so you need it as it is in its state, even if it says it can be recycled. But outside of those benches, and if it says it can be recycled, you're probably safe to do so. Yeah. Just did that. Got another floor and another building we can search. A lot more gunfights than I'm expecting in solo. See, a toaster would be somewhere like this kitchen, right? It's got to have a higher spawn rate. Toaster, okay. And we've got, look at that. We've got a full little loadout. See, get rid of that. Right, for me, I'm happy. I can extract with this. So we've got an extract right there.
Home at the North Complex elevator.
But it is going to be... We still need to be super careful now. Zip lines. Go down. Can't get too hasty. It's a bit like Rust in this game in that sometimes you just need to shoot first, because if you don't, you're always at a disadvantage. But then at the same time, there's a lot of encouragement to work together. Let's see if these cactuses have any prickly pears on the way past. Very rare that they drop, and they're normally on the floor under them. They don't normally put them. You look at this. If I get out with this, though, that'd be an absolutely successful run. Oh, no. There's no shot. There's no shot. Oh, there's no shot. Oh, that's a feature. No way. They've actually thought about it. Okay. I was about to rage with what I've just found. But that's actually so smart of the devs right there. That instead of, like, you know, trying to fix every map, they're putting a feature to... This is really high risk for me. Try and save your stamina for when you need it as well. Might be some prickly pears over here. There's a stupid emitter check. There's an arc right there. Here's a big question. Do we have a happy ending to this? We're about to find out. Normally I'd put away my gun to sprint fast in there, but I think we need it out in case we get any aggro. Do we pull it off? Do we pull it off? High tension. Yeah, we pull it off. They won't have time to kill me on that. Look at that. What a little run that was, huh? Can't do dance for some reason, but... There you go. Share a few little tips, if anyone finds that helpful. But I'm by no means a pro, but I've learnt a lot in this game in my time I've had with it. Fantastic haul. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. But yeah, hopefully for you guys, you took something away from that. Really, really good little extract. Might do some more of these, just short runs. We'll see how it goes. And good luck out there on the Rust Belt.